Alright guys, welcome to Guild Survivor, where we initially pitted two guilds against each other in a series of skill competitions, whether they be PvE ones, PvP ones, outside the box, survival challenges, all kinds of things, including pet battles as well. We started off with Death Jesters versus Zeros to Heroes, and then the tribes merged to Team Hyena and Team Jackalope. Team Hyena on the left side there has been losing a few players, and Team Jackalope is solid with their 9 right now. Haven't lost any players yet. Who will be victorious today? We have a couple of really cool events, especially for this week where Darkmoon Faire is up. We'll have some really awesome challenges, some really cool twists as always, and some variation of these Darkmoon Faire challenges. So let's see who will be voted off next, and we will see who will be voted off and who will be crowned as sole survivor for this year. Alright guys, welcome to Guild Survivor, another awesome episode. Team Hyena. Team Hyena is down to 6 players. Bran, how do you think your team is going to do with this challenge? And are you guys going to be able to come back from the deficit of losing 3 players?
I think that we got rid of some of our weaker links, and now we have our strongest ones to do this challenge, and we've been practicing a little bit.
Oh, fair enough.
To our advantage.
Hopefully you guys have been practicing for the right challenges, but that's a great point there. You guys get the clues one day in advance. I don't tell you guys what these events will be. You have to determine for yourselves what will be the challenge and how it's going to be changed for Guild Survivor. Miranda, what about your team? So Team Jackalope looking really solid. Do you have a lot of confidence going in this? Do you guys have an idea of what the challenge is going to be?
Yeah, we have a pretty good idea. We've been practicing too.
Okay, sounds like everybody's been practicing. What about you, Tali? How much practice have you been putting into maybe some of the challenges here, or how ready do you feel for Guild Survivor this episode?
Well, Sparty, I'm happy to say I'm absolutely not ready. This is my, I'd say, 3rd time ever in Darkmoon Faire in this whole area, so I expect to probably not be here next Thursday.
Right. For those of you that don't know, Towley did lead Death Jesters through a pretty successful mythic clear, so hopefully those leading skills may translate to, his team here, Team Jackalope. Alright guys, so with that, we're going to get started. I'll read the first clue for the first event. Alright, and viewers, you guys can decide what you think this first event will be. So for our first clue, made by Ariana, of course. Some game challenges are something rare. Not often available, we bring you this pair. Down and around the dark winding road lies a token of the first one's abode. Take your pick from the starting selection, come full circle, and let the next come in succession. While time is the primary concern in implore, one might find a secret or two if they explore. So for this first challenge, we will be doing a Darkmoon Faire race. You guys will be using these races here. So we have the large race, or the big race, on the left side, and the regular race on the right side. The rules for this event. No person is sitting out, so even though Team Jackalope, you do have 9 players, all of your 9 players are going to race. However, with Team Hyena, with only having 6 players, 3 of your players will have to race an additional time. So it'll be a 9 versus 9 challenge. So it is up to you guys to decide who you want to race multiple times. The other stipulation of this race here, you cannot have too many multiples of the same mount. So you guys have 4 choices. You guys can follow me here to the right side. You guys have 4 choices of what you would like to use for your ride. With Team Hyena, obviously we want to have more than 2, and Team Jackalope, same thing, no more than 2. One person will obviously, or you'll have 3 of the same type for one person. Okay, so you can have 3 racing striders or 3 of the power mongers for your team. So decide who wants to race which, and we'll explain how the race is going to go. So decide amongst your teams in your chats. You guys can split up into your different mumble chats as well. So with this one, guys, those of you viewers here, they'll be racing the small race right now. So you guys will be racing the small race, it'll be a full course completion. It'll be a relay style race. So all 9 players will have to go and cross the finish line. The first person has to go and come all the way back before the next person has to go. Does that make sense? If you guys have any questions, let me know. But you guys have a little bit of flexibility here on who you want to go and on which order as well as which mounts. All right. All right, so give them a second here to decide and strategize as to which mounts they're going to use. I'm going to use to show this event. I'll use this one right here.
I have the airplane.
Here, so I have the, what is this one? This is the Racing Strider. And now the event only starts once you actually start the finish line here. And for those of you that are raiders, casual players, something in between, I'm an achievement whore. I love achievements, right? I'm terrible at this, as you can see here. I don't have any golds, but this is a really, really fun event. And you know what? The golds can be really challenging. They are raid boss challenging, where you're going to have to try multiple times to get these events down.
I'd prefer to go first.
Alright, so sounds like Brandon wants to go first.
So we can get the biggest lead, and then
Jungle can go last, I think. That's better.
How do you even get in them? What?
Oh, wait, we can't hear you.
Run over.
So yeah, just run over it,
Quest it.
and it should teleport, and it should transform you.
So you don't even need the quest to do that.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go Racing Strider then.
So just make sure you guys pick up the quest as well. You'll want to. I mean, it's additional tokens as well. You get a little bit of a consolation prize here as well.
go for it, Gainer.
My quest log is full.
Then you definitely want to make room for a quest.
Some of this arrow thing here. What is this?
This arrow is this starting, so once you cross this, you will start.
Oh, okay, so I'll stand back.
You can just. Yeah.
Alright.
They're like, Tyler, do you need like an explanation on the race, or are you good?
Well, no, hell no, I'm not good, man. I've never done this.
There's multiple
You know-
checkpoints that you have to run through. You have different abilities based on the mount. You don't have to run through the checkpoints that are like the gates. There's these big, huge circles. There's 3 of them.
Oh, like
So-
the flying one for the wings.
You can choose whatever you want, just make sure you don't repeat too many of them, right? You can't have, let's say if you're Team Hyena, you can't have 3 Power Mongers, you'll have 2.
Is anybody else using a racing one? I'm gonna use race.
Alright, so we'll see how they decide here. So with this race, guys, make sure you hit the major checkpoints, so the big flags, before it tells you to go all the way back. You can't cheat and start and go all the way back. You can go to the first point and back. Once it says go all the way back, that's when you can return. So we are not doing tokens, we are going to do timed race here. I am not going to add up everybody's tokens, sort of like we did for when we played with our rods and balls.
Make sure the cheaters know what to do too, right? So they don't bend the rules.
Yeah.
The cheaters. What do you mean by cheaters?
Oh, you know, the event where they switch sleds. You know.
Oh, I see.
To break the rules.
Alright, I'm going to go chat with the other team then. Okay, guys, so remember, make sure you guys don't have too many multiples of the same one. So you guys should be using, 2 max, not 3. Decide who's going multiple times. You can't have, say, someone like Yendar go 4 times. Okay, so even though somebody's really great at it or really bad at it, you can't have them go too many times. It's 3 people will be going 1 additional time to make it a 9 versus 9.
So wait, is it 1 mount max 3 or 2? Because
So with you guys, because you have only 6, then you can have a max of 2. So let's say
why? That makes sense.
Yeah, if they can use 3 striders on this map, they'll just crush us.
Like we're racing
It should
9
be the
times
same
too.
for
So.
each, because we're...
I think you guys will be totally fine. I mean, they're sort of forced to use 3 because that's how it's going to work for them. But I mean, as long as all of the mounts are taken, you have to use all of the mounts. Make sense?
Okay.
So once you guys are ready, then I need you guys to line up in your order. Decide who's going first, who's going to repeat, and we'll go from there. All right.
Yeah, let me.
Before you go.
I'm gonna turn into your. Make go first then.
Yeah,
Okay, so once you guys are ready, can you guys line up I'll put down 2 markers again. A blue and red marker. And then just line up in the order in which you would like to race. And are you guys, for the most part, ready? Tally's on the wrong side. Okay, no worries.
I'll go third. So, Rogue second and first. Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
that
the
fine
order
with
is in the
everybody?
chat.
Order in chat looks fine.
Where am I? 4th?
You
Fifth.
fifth.
Sixth. Fifth.
Oh, thank God.
You're gonna go after Miranda's back.
All right, we'll see what potential twists and plots we have in this one. There are some. I'm not going to, sort of show them. There are some really special things in this race that these guys will have to figure out on their
There we go.
own.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, I can do this in 10 ticks. Or 12.
Okay.
I
Then you're
averaged
last.
11, so yeah, you're last.
It looks like it sounds like they've been practicing a lot. So we'll see what happens with these guys. They have some really solid players. Plus, they have people like Tally who have never really done this before. And I like how many viewers we have here as well. If you guys are viewers, you're more than welcome to watch first person, get in here, do your own races as well. Because this is some really, really fun stuff. And it's really challenging, even for Mythic Raiders. I'm telling you, it's challenging. It's tough. Okay, are you guys about ready? Have you guys decided who's repeating?
Yep, we've got it all in order.
Okay, so who's repeating?
Raylo, Panzer, and Orgathar.
Okay, Rillo, Panzer, and Orbithar. Okay.
Reload's gonna have a huge lead on me at the end, but his is faster for this one. And he's
Who's,
better for these.
who's before me?
I didn't even see on the list.
So I'm
Hunter.
last. Okay, so then I'll go
Hunter's
for
before you.
Hunter.
Yep.
Okay, let's see here.
Last. You've not got jungle on that list.
So
Yeah, I
you're
forgot
doing
that.
Racing Strider too, right?
Oh. What? Yeah.
Alright, what do I need to do for it? Just,
Okay, we'll see here.
You,
We'll have them
the one
yell.
for the distant power up. I just...
you
The
kind of
power-ups are
aim. You
like-
kind of aim at it and press it, and it'll bring the one that's relatively in the direction. Sometimes it'll fuck you if you're not looking like closely enough.
Okay, so our Jackal's about ready here?
Yeah.
Okay. And are the hyenas ready?
Alright.
One from
And
each team.
are the hyenas ready as well?
Yep.
Okay, so I will count it down in shout. So when I say go, that is when you guys will go.
Exactly where to go.
Okay, so, alright, Team Jackalope, I will count it down in shout. So when I say go, when I shout go, that is when you will go. Here we go. Who are you going to vote for, guys? Who do you think will win? Team Jackalope, the red ones, or Team Hyena? Actually, that's backwards. Here we go. Racers, ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Let's see how they go. And they're off. They're off. A bit of a head start here from Braindead. Braindead's running off, and here they go. Oh, stuck there by... He decides to go off the little spring here. All right, taking the speed bursts as well. Now, they can't take each other's speed bursts, and they're really, really going really far here. I'm going to try to boost forwards, just past it. And a bit of a lead here from Braindead, it looks like. We're going to try to catch up to him right here. They're going to the first checkpoint right here, which is the blue racing post. Let's see when they come back. There we go. And they're going all the way across and try to catch up to these guys as well. So looks like Rollo is really, really far ahead as well. Where is Braindead? Where did he go? Let's try to bounce forward to these next ones. And he's going to the next post, which is right over here. And it looks like he's in a bit of a commanding lead right now. We've lost a bit of our racers, and Rollo is just speeding through this. Now, he's done this on gold multiple times. Multiple times. They're racing right across. Look at him. He's just a beast. He is a massive beast going across these things. I'll try to catch up myself here and go right through. All right. He's almost there as well. Let's see how they're doing. I'll try to speed up myself right now since I'm going too slow. All right. It looks like, yeah, One just finished with 13 tolls, and the next one is off right now. Lurchy going second, and we have Panzer also going in there as well. I need to catch up to these guys so I can keep shouting at what they're doing. So he's going to get the boost here. Let's get the boots, and they're going across. So these boots will also allow you to run on the water. You can see here, Panzer's trying to go across. There. See Panzer going across, but Lurchy here looks like he's in a bit of a commanding lead. And you also have these little Zeppelins. These Zeppelins right here are trying to slow you down the entire time. But look at him boost there. Panzer now ahead. Panzer ahead of Lurchy, using his speed boost, going so damn quick. Lurchy a little bit slower. Let's see what happens. Trying to keep up to these guys. We need more of a vantage point. We need multiple perspectives. Panzer going along with his little, whatever this is, little animal of some sort. One of those ostriches. Alright, so they're communicating, but they're cheering their teams on. Let's get this boost here really quick.
Make sure you're aiming more towards the island. Don't aim out towards the checkpoint, otherwise you're just going to go into the water.
Oh, that slowed me down. So now they're giving each other tips right now as well.
Yeah.
There is another moving speed boost. Let's see how these guys are doing. Oh. Come on, team. Let's see how they're doing. So they must have already started here, and looks like Orgathor is going next, and Lurch is just finishing. So this team is in a bit of a commanding lead right now, but some of these mounts are much better than others in terms of covering speed, in terms of dodging the Zeppelins. Let's keep trying to follow along here with them. They've clearly been practicing. There's a lot of YouTube videos for these events. Tries to jump, going across here. Let's go follow Orgathor. There is the post here. There we go. Try and get the boost. There's lots of crabs in your way. And you don't have to go through these little small ones, but you do have to hit the major racing post. So that's a green racing post right there. And it'll only show if you had the previous one. So you have to go from racing post to racing post. Trying to catch up to these guys. There's Orgathor just with a commanding lead. Where is our other player? Where is he? There he is, bouncing right across. There's Primetime, looks like. Primetime going. He's had a bit of practice with these as well. They are, again, gold achievement whores, these guys. Trying to go across, trying to get all the speed boosts. But remember, they have to hit all of the checkpoints. There we go. Going across. We'll listen to Primetime right now. Going across. There's the other racing point right here. And they're going right across. Going right there. Multiple teleports. Let's see who's next. Going to teleport right across here. You can pass through the Zeppelins as well. Lots of little tips. And we see Bran sort of deciding what to do. She's going backwards. What is going on with this team? And looks like Psycho is going next. Alright, Psycho going next. Oh, there goes Psycho on his little Mechanostrider.
Go.
Alright, and I'm counting down, so next person will go. So this team in a bit of a lead right now. Looks like Team Hyena in a bit of a substantial lead. Was Bran right? Did they get... Oh, there's a big Zeppelin hit. Slowed him down substantially. We're going to have another person coming down. Alright, so they're going to race. They're going right across here. Right across to the green post next. And here comes... Who was this? Let's see who it is. Trying to fly all the way across. It's Miranda. Miranda flying right across these, gliding right across. Psycho going backwards, but Psycho needs to get the other ones. Psycho has to go back. Psycho has to go back and get the rest of his posts. Miranda taking a big circle here. Let's go correct them. Alright, Psycho, just make sure you get all the racing posts before you head back, so all the colors. Otherwise, you cannot complete.
I have no idea. I think he hasn't done the introduction quest.
Oh dear, oh dear.
It doesn't let you pick up the other posts.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't let you until you see them.
Go.
Alright, so Psycho is all the way back now. And there's Miranda going all the way back.
Yeah.
Should have been 60% bounce back to keep up. Totally should have.
Yeah.
Alright, Miranda getting slowed down as well.
But you only have to get to the first
Oh,
post.
some whispers. Some random whispers coming from midgets here. Much whispers. I wonder what she's wanting over there. Come over here, she says. Alright, Miranda coming down as well. She gets her first silver achievement. That was the first time she's done that on the Wayfarer. And we have Towley. Now Towley's going in. Let's go, Towley. Guild Mythic Raid Leader. Towley's stunned there by that trap. He's going to teleport himself over. He's sort of jumping all over. What is he, lagging or not? Jumping right across, and then Zeppelin's going to try to get him. He's going to try to shoot him, and Towley's been slow. Towley's been shot. He has to get over to the first post over here. All right, he's over at the first post, heading over next to the green post. Got a bit of a parachute there. Gonna teleport over. Oh, I've been slowed. He's heading over to the green post now. All right, heading over to the green post. Let's see him go.
Get ready.
He missed the green post. Towley, wrong way. Oh dear God. This challenge is turning into a bit of a shit show. All right, and Starmite here. We got some viewers helping out as well, running their own little thing. All right, Starmite around here. We're going to follow around Towley. Somebody else is just running across with their own speed of light. Towley is just lost. Towley's going the wrong way, going back towards the green one now. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is going to be of a mess. A mess for Team Jackalope. A mess. He's going back to the green post now, as he should. There we go. He's got the green post. Hopefully, I think he's lost. Oh dear. Where is Towley going? Towley, no! That is the wrong way. That is off course. Towley. Let's join the channel here.
28, 60.
You ran over.
Oh
it.
dear, Towley. Towley, where did you go?
I don't know, man. Like, I hit the damn rock, and then I don't know what happened after that.
All right, head back to the start, Towley. Oh dear. Let's head back to the race here. Towley's a little bit lost, but that is totally fine. Let's follow him around. Let's see who's next. Who's racing for you guys right now, Towley?
Yeah.
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 All right. All right, and who's racing for your team, guys?
Yender's coming back
Team
right.
Hyenas? Is it Yender out right now?
Yender just
Yeah,
finished.
just finished.
Okay, Yender just finished. Who's next?
Relo.
Looks like Relo is again here with Mechanostrider.
And I'm after him once he comes back.
And are you the last one?
No.
So who's after for you guys?
I'm last. Panzer's last.
Panzer's last? Okay. So you guys have a few more to go. Alright, Relo is just breezing through this court. He needs to teach me how to do this on gold, because he's done this on gold on his EU account as well as his US account, just to show off and, you know, to annoy the crap out of us. Oh, there he goes again. You just can't keep track of this guy. Yes, we're moving at a slower pace right now, but this guy's just breezing through this entire course. They've got a bit of a ringer. And again, some of these guys have been practicing. I posted these clues yesterday afternoon for them. We've lost... There he is. You can see him going through the trees. Alright, so going right through. So we gave them the clues last night. They've been practicing. I logged on this morning. They're all practicing as well. Alright, let's see who goes next for this team.
And go.
Go.
Alright, next one's off. Let's see. There he goes with the jump. There he goes, Orgathor. This is our last two players. Bit of a commanding lead right now. Trying to speed burst around right now. Go from one to another. So this is a typical path that you take. There are different strats as well for each of these little things. Some will give you more boosts. This one in particular allows me to jump to a banner. So if I want to jump to a banner with this one, you can use the special ability and it gives me a speed burst to go there really quick. Alternatively, some will allow you to use Lasso a power-up. So I can pull this power-up towards me if I wanted a speed burst. So there goes Orgathor, right around, hitting the post, flying right over it, and that does count if they do fly over that post. Alright. Oh, Orgathor getting slowed there. Massive Zeppelins. But he used his little aggravator bots. And now those distract the Zeppelins. There's another point right here, which doesn't show unless you're actually doing the race. And he's going to try speed bursting himself right on through here. Let's go this way. Let's follow him along. And let's see how the other team is doing right now. Poor Towley. Poor Towley. His things didn't start. This is why we needed them to do the initial starting quests. Alright. So, slow there myself again. There's a random gnome running around here. Random little gnome. And looks like there goes Panzer. So who's racing for these guys? Who's racing right now for your team?
Ganar.
Alright, Ganor's trying to keep up the lead here. Ganor's trying to go. And these little things give you little resources. Jump to racers. You can jump to other racers as well with it. So Ganor's going, somebody's fishing over here. Alright. Team Brand's last person going right now, which is Panzer. How many more do you guys have to go?
We've got Hunter going right now, and then Jungle, and we'll be done.
Okay. So looks like Team Hyena is in a bit of a commanding lead right now. There goes Panzer. Panzer's going to be their last one. Let's try to meet out at the finish line right now. Hopefully I can get there in time. Hopefully. If I can get these damn speed boosts. There, let's... Oh, that threw me off a little bit. He's going on in, trying to get those speed bursts still. All right. Oh, that's a little gnome there. A little gnome. And again, jumping over these still doesn't work. You have to actually go right around them. All right, and it looks like Team Hyena has finished it. Baby cry. And it looks like Team Hyena has finished. So you guys finished. Team Hyena has won. All right, that was a pretty solid one. Let's go bring everybody back here. All right, Jackalopes. Looks like Team Hyena has won. Bit of a, bit of a tight race there. I did give you guys a little bit of flexibility, and I'll let a few things slide because some of you guys had not started the initial starting quests. So it was a little bit tougher for some, a little bit easier for others. But unfortunately, Team Jackalope, you will be going to Tribal Council for the first time. So we shall do Tribal Council right here before we start the next event. So, Team Jackalope, unfortunately, bring your torches to the fire. Let's go to the pier here. Alright, Team Jackalope. So, decide amongst yourselves who will be voted off next, or who will be the first Jackalope voted off. Let's get everybody over here. Alright, let's zoom in for these guys. This is Team Jackalope right now. These were our racers. Who do you guys think will be voted off? We'll see. Jungle, so how do you think your team did in general? Do you think everybody practiced? Did everybody, pull their full weight?
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, Jungle. Yeah, that's you, Jungle.
I think that there's a couple people who didn't really know what was going on. We did have a couple of people who practiced, and they did very well, though.
Okay. Now, I mean, if you guys have been practicing this event, is that more of an individual mistake, or is that more of a team mistake, Dino?
I think the mistakes that were made today are more along the lines of individual mistakes than along the lines of team mistakes.
Okay. I mean, if you guys did figure out the clue, would it not have been advantageous to share it with everybody else, though, right? Have everybody else practice? Ganner, what are your thoughts on that?
On having everyone else practice?
Yeah, I mean, if some of you guys have been practicing, why not everybody practice if you guys thought this was the actual event?
It's availability and whether or not we can get a hold of people to let them know and if they can actually get on to do it.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think we excluded anyone to do it, but...
All right. Brain Dead, how do you think your team did? Who do you think is on the chopping block for tonight?
I don't know. It's tough to say. Everyone's played so well in the group throughout the weeks. It's kind of hard to really pin one event on one person. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Okay. Does anybody think that their head is on the chopping block tonight for going home? Lots of silence. Fair enough. All right, guys. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if tribal alliances are here or guild alliances. What will you guys vote for making your team stronger and hopefully getting yourselves further in this game? So once you guys are ready, you guys can start whispering me your votes. All right, let me get their votes together. So, viewers, who do you think will be voted off from this challenge? Who do you think was the strongest? Are they going to keep their guilds together? We'll see. All right, I'm getting everybody's votes in slowly. All right. Again, you cannot vote for yourself, and you cannot vote for me. I've had to repeat this multiple times. God, everybody.
But voting for you is fun.
All right, 1, 2, 3. How many do I have here? Okay, one sec. I'm just pulling up everybody's votes. Voting for this party is fun or whatever. All right. All right, let's see who gets voted off. Poor Jackalopes voting off their first person. Almost done here. Let's see. Let's put our votes together. So 3, 4. Just to get one more vote here. There we go. Thank you, Ganor. All right. Let's see how they voted. All right. Let me pull these up really quick here. All right. The votes have been submitted. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Do you guys think Tally has one in his pockets somewhere? Maybe Lula's going to hand him an immunity idol. You're right. Who has one? Maybe Dino. Maybe somebody will hand it to somebody else. Okay. So with that, I will read out the votes. Once the decision has been made, you'll be asked to leave the portal behind you. First vote, Dino. Second vote, Towley. Or Towley, let's see what happens. Next vote, third vote, Miranda. Fourth vote, Towley. It's 2 votes Towley, 1 vote for Miranda and Dino. Fifth vote, Primetime. Sixth vote, Towley. Towley has 3 votes. Miranda, Primetime, and Dino have 1. Seventh vote, Primetime. Towley with 3. Primetime with 2. Eighth vote. And the next person voted off of Guild Survivor, Towley. Towley, unfortunately, your torch has been snuffed out. You did a great job leading. People voted for you then, but unfortunately they voted for you now as well. Thanks a lot, Towley, for playing. That was fun. Press F to pay...
I'm just going to drown myself now.
Press F to pay your respects to Towley, guys. Press F. Alright, press F. Alright, guys, we're going to go through the next challenge really quick. Okay, so with this next challenge, we can we can be in our same groups. So stay in your same groups, unfortunately, minus Towley. Alright, so this next one I will read out really quick here. Here is the clue for challenge number 2. The second of the duo brings you a wonderful view. That is, at least for a couple seconds or 2. To start, you must bear wings to the sky, but sadly these wings do not enable you to fly. The goal here is a matter of precision, the limited time hindering the key decision. At the point granted, at the top of the pier, or tip of the pier, come closest to it, defeat every pier. What do you think we're doing there? Any ideas for what that clue signified here in the Darkmoon Faire event? So, what we're going to be doing is we will be using the Darkmoon Cannon. So, it will, for those of you that have been practicing the Darkmoon Cannon, hopefully you've been practicing a bunch. We will not be using the target that is in the water. I will be making my own target. It'll be the closest person from each team to. If you miss the pier, then you are out. If every team misses, well, too bad. Then we'll start again. So I'll show you guys the markers here. Once you guys won't be able to see them because you're not in my raid group. But we'll go right here. So exactly where I'm standing, there are a number of markers. We can see if this works in a raid group really quick.
It should. You just have to talk to her.
Okay, so why don't you guys join my raid group here? Everybody drop, and then just whisper invite for an invite. And you guys will be able to see my markers when you are flying through the sky. Many beeps, handle it. Miranda. Alright, Hunter Druid, invite. Okay, who else am I missing from this group? Miranda? Dino Egg, alright.
Leaving out the girls.
Am I missing anybody else? Okay, so for this team, or for this event, you will be sitting 2 players, Team Jackalope. Let me know which 2 players you would like to sit out for this event. Alright, so now it is a 6 vs 8 challenge. Tally was voted off with the last immunity challenge. This will be the next one. Let me set up groups here really quick with these guys. Psycho, Bran, Rogues are all on the same side. Miranda on this side. Dino, Hunter Druid. Who else am I missing here? Yendar. Orgathor, Relo, Psycho.
Is prone to bug, where when you launch from a cannon, you don't get wings. If that happens, do we get another fire?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, it's within the spirit of the game here. I want you guys to get wings and obviously get a chance to land on the pier. Does everybody see the markers now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is your targeted point. No abilities here. I don't want to see any Goblin Glider cheating, any of that stuff. It is just cannon and just click or remove the debuff. That is it. That is all you're allowed to do. You're going to get in the cannon, you're going to shoot and try to get on this marker or as close to. Sound good? Anybody have any questions?
So we're aiming for this mark.
You are, yeah, aiming for exactly where I'm standing. These 5 markers that are dancing up and down. You will be able to see them from the sky. Okay, so
we don't move, right? We don't move our character.
Yeah, once you land, you do not move at all, or that will disqualify you. So no class abilities, no player spells, any items. It's just what the cannon provides. You get the wings. You can either remove the debuff with the button, or you can right-click the debuff. So you have to stay exactly where you land. So which 2 players from Team Jackalope are sitting out on this one? They can decide really quick here. Hopefully they have their own channels in-game. So with this one, they're going to be launched right across the entire... sorry, which one?
Lurchy and Dino.
Lurchy and Dino, okay. So Lurchy and Dino will sit out for this one. Alright, so these will be your 6 competitors. If you guys want to head off to the cannon, make sure you guys, again, have your game tokens, and I'll tell you guys to launch one at a time. I'll be right here, and we'll see exactly where you land. And then I'll put down markers on your spots. Yeah, no life grips, nothing like that. Good choice, Steina. But no, thanks you looking for reset.
Firing at the same time or one at a time?
No, it'll be one at a time.
Can we watch people as they land to strategize, or do we have to be by the cannon?
I want you guys by the cannon.
Okay.
Move group 6, 7, 8 to group 5. 7 to group 5. There we go. There we go to group 5. It makes it a little bit easier for these guys. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I'm going to be ready to go. This is a one-shot deal. There is no practice. This is do or die. If you miss the pier, then you miss, but it'll be closest to landing on the pier. Can you turn off my UI? Yes, I will turn off my UI so you can see them better. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to go in the order that is listed there in the raid frames. So we'll go Psycho, then Braindead, Orgathor, Primetime, Bran, Miranda, Jungle, Panzer, Relo, Ganor, Yendar, and Hunter Druid. We'll do a quick ready check here. All right, let's see how they do, guys. Let's cheer on our Jackalopes and our Hyenas. Okay, just waiting on Orgathor and Jungle. Orgathor ready?
Do I have to have a quest for this?
You need to have the token. So you should be able to talk to the person to put you in the cannon.
Yeah, they don't have an option to put me in the cannon.
If you're writing one of the mounts from the dock, she won't let you.
I'm not. That's the weird part.
Do you have a token?
Yeah.
Okay, you can always switch off with somebody else if needed. Oh no, you guys can't.
I'll try and relog.
Jungle Overlord seems.
Did you already
You
do
guys
the
can get
quest?
started. Yeah, I
Did I
did the
mess that
quest
up?
already.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Oh,
You should still be able to.
We're in a raid group, right?
No, you should be able to
Yeah,
still launch in it.
Yeah, the
So
raid
jungle
only
hindering.
is nice accepting the quest, but launching should still
Well,
work.
do you have to do the quest if you haven't done it before?
No.
First? Okay.
Okay, we'll have him relog. Okay, we'll skip Orbiter for now. Psycho, Braindead, ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, Psycho and Braindead, we're going to launch you guys at the same time. We'll go win partners here. So, Psycho and Braindead, whenever you're ready, go ahead and launch. Let's see where you land. Now, what they don't know is that there's also falling damage, which is going to scare the crap out of them. So we're not going to be able to see them fly really well. We're just going to see them sort of flop out of the sky and fall into the ground here.
Sorry.
And where do they go? Oh,
Or did you not get winged there, Psycho?
I did. I just fucking hit the fence on the way.
Oh, okay.
they hit the fence.
Okay.
All right. Did it bug out for you?
Yeah, it bugged out for me. I had no way
Okay.
I
Okay.
believe what causes it is if people use it too close together, it doesn't give the second person wings for whatever reason.
Okay. So Brenda, try again. So we'll go one after another, so not directly on top of each other.
Trying.
There it goes.
All right, here comes Brain Dead. Going to go right across. You can see him on my map here, and
Bam.
wow, that's actually really good. Okay, so that'll be the one to beat there. So Brain Dead, why don't you just not move? Perfect. So that'll be the one to beat. That is a very close one. Ariane actually has the record with this, where she landed exactly on the edge of the pier. All right, next we're going to go Orgithor and Prime Time. Prime Time, why don't you go first this time?
Alright, let's do this.
All right, here we go. Prime going to launch himself. Let's see where he lands. Going right across. Now, we can't really see him flying yet, but we'll see him land either in the water or right here. Just behind Braindead. All right, let's have Orgithor go. So, Prime Time, you can just move, since Braindead is your team's marker.
It's so close.
That was pretty good. These actually guys are doing a lot better than I thought. Here comes Orgithor flying down, and Orgithor is going to land where? A little bit behind. So Orgithor, that is your team's marker right now. All right, let's go Bran, then Miranda. Bran, whenever you're ready, launch yourself in the cannon. I wish I had a guild at these events. Guess what? My next survivor will be viewer survivor. It'll be anybody that wants to play. Here comes Bran. Let's see her getting launched. We'll see her on our map in a second. Hopefully, Bran. Hopefully she's flying. Bran, you ready to go?
It's not letting me either. Just
Okay,
wait,
try.
I guess.
Yeah, try relogging. That's fine. Miranda, why don't you go?
It did the wing effect, but it didn't take me anywhere.
Okay, that's fine. Try it again. I know it's a little buggy. So here comes Miranda trying to beat Brain Dead. Hopefully she's going to get launched here in a second. What?
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Good try, good effort. But luckily you do have Brain Dead on your team sort of carrying you right now. Alright, with that, let's go Panzer. Panzer, you'll go next. We're going to skip Bran. Remember, timing is everything. Positioning is key. Let's see how well this translates for this event. Alright, we'll see him land in a second here.
Nice.
Oh! Just behind Braindead. Just behind. That was actually a really, really good one. So that is your marker to beat there. So Orgithor, you can move. So really close so far. It's down to the last few people. Alright, Jungle, you're going to go next for your team. That is actually damn close. Wow. That is less than a yard apart. So close. Alright, here comes Jungle. Jungle going across the map. Let's see where he lands. Oh! Bit of a whiff there from Jungle. Maybe you needed to, flap a little bit less with your Boomkin wings. So yours does not count. So you will not get a point there. Bran, are you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, Bran, go for it. Give us a shot here. Here comes Bran. She needs to redeem her team. Must be brain dead. Let's see where she goes. Here she comes, and where is she going to land?
No, I did it too early.
A little early. That's okay. It's down to the final 2 people for each team. All right, let's go Hunter Druid first, then Yendar.
Thought it was Relo and Ganor.
Oh, sorry. We can do, yeah, Relo and Ganor. So let's go Relo first, then Ganor. You guys have to be brain dead. Initially, I was thinking this as a single immunity challenge as well, maybe in the future. So Relo's going to go first here. He's going to launch him right across. Let's see how little or well he flaps. Okay, that's fine. Try again. We can have Ganor go. Ganor's going to go instead of Relo because sometimes it does bug out. You know, this thing's not perfect. Games we do have to adapt. So Ganor's going to go here. Let's see him launch right across. Here he comes. Here he comes. Where'd he go? Close, but no cigar. Luckily, you guys still have brain dead. So, Relo, time to redeem your team here. Never give up. Whenever you're ready, Relo, give another shot here. All right, let's do it for Germany. For Deutschland, will Relo land ahead of brain dead, that mythic raider that he is? Let's see where he lands. Oh, just a bit behind. All right, then it is down to the final 2. Hunter Druid, you are going to go first. Let's see here. This is a really close one so far. Really close. Let's see where Hunter Druid goes. He's going to launch himself. He's coming across. He's coming across. Where he's going to land. This is precise timing. You have to account for lag. Where did you land in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so sure you did. Brain dead is the one to beat. Yendar, this is your team's final chance. Otherwise, you guys are going to tribal council.
No pressure.
No pressure. Think of the Belgian waffles. He's the Belgian. Let's cheer on this team. Let's see what happens. Will it be Hyenas? Will Yendar win it for Hyenas? Let's see where he goes. They're going to land. Here it comes. Belgian latency. Oh, so close again. So, Brain Dead, you will win it then for Team Jackalope. So that was, again, a fantastic but super close one. Panzer with the absolute closest for your team, and Brain Dead, I mean, that was phenomenal. It took Ariana a few times to actually get that close, and obviously me, I tried it a bunch of times. But that was really solid, guys. So, good. However, Team Hyena, you'll be going once again to Tribal Council. The 6 of you remaining. So let's head over to Tribal Council area here for a Darkmoon Faire. And while we head over, you guys can start strategizing on who you would like to vote out of the remaining 6. Pans looks as able to have his way with that gnome. Oh man, alright. Let's have these guys line up, get my next set of votes ready here.
Oh my god, I did it. Did you see that?
Holy crap, Prime.
Look at that.
You bastard. Wow.
Yeah, well, when I first got it, I was right here, though. So I was right there.
Did you land?
But I just got it. Yeah,
He
I just
landed
got
right
it.
on it.
Yeah, that's good. And this is why I try to vary these events, because some of you guys may have been practicing for the actual canon, but I tried to make it really challenging for you guys, which was good.
Yeah, it's better to
All right.
have an overview of it or whatever.
So, Panzer, are you feeling pretty confident today? You know, since you clearly performed the best of your team, are you feeling any worry that you may be voted out tonight?
Not really. I practiced here for like 2.5 hours just to make sure I did well.
And that is some mythic level prepping, you know, even for an event like this, where it's a fun event and there's achievements, and we're doing this, you know, for fun. That is mythic level prep work, you know, practice. What about the rest of you guys? Bren, did you guys practice as well? Did you most of you guys practice the cannon events as well as the races?
No, I did the race once before just to kind of see the course. And got some tips from some people that practice a lot more than I did, so luckily they had my back.
Awesome, yeah. It sounds like, there's still some strong alliances here. Orgathor, last week we had Hitrako voted off. Are you feeling confident with your position here? The DJs or the old DJ tribe still outnumbers the Zeros to Heroes. How comfortable are you with your alliance?
Possible. Just depends. I don't really know where everyone's mindset is at right now, so I can't take anything for granted. I feel like I did pretty well this week, though. Practiced enough.
Fair enough. And Psycho. At this point, there may be a merge coming soon. There may be more PvE challenges. Are you still thinking class comp? Are you pretty solid, pretty comfortable with your role right now as that tank? Do you think you're pretty immune to a vote because you have that tank role in case there are future PvE or PvP challenges?
I wouldn't say immune, but it still comes into play, the classes.
Okay, no, sounds good. All right, guys. So with that, it is time to vote. When you guys are ready, you guys can start whispering me your decision on who you would like to vote out of this tribe. All right, let's see how their votes go right now. All right, who's going to get voted off? We shall see here. Collecting their votes right now. Remember, there are still hidden immunity idols in play right now. And I'm missing just one more vote. All right, guys. All right, so I have the votes. We'll see what happens next. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Let's see if anybody can flush out any immunity idols. Okay, with that, I will read out the votes. Once the votes have been read, decision is final. You'll be asked to leave the portal behind you, and you'll be done for this season of Guild Survivor. First vote, Orgathor. Second vote, Brandhista. Third vote, Relo. Sorry, not Relo. Panzer. So we are tied. One vote Orgathor, one vote Bran, one vote Panzer. Sparty's a little dyslexic.
We had a Steve Harvey moment.
That was a Steve Harvey moment. Yeah, sorry about that. At least it's not the final episode. So we are tied one vote each for Orgathor, Bran, and Panzer. Fourth vote, Brandhista. 2 votes for Bran, 1 vote for Orgathor and Panzer. Fifth vote, Orgathor. So we are tied 2 votes Orgathor, 2 votes Brandhista, 1 vote Panzer. The 6th vote, and the next person to be voted off of Guild Survivor, Orgathor. Orgathor, it is time for you to go. Your torch has been snuffed out. You need to leave the portal area, or the Darkmoon Faire area, immediately. Thank you for playing. That was a really close one. Well, Beaker's had a good run. Come on, Mr. Stumpy. Let's get out of here. So hopefully, you guys enjoyed this little episode of Guild Survivor. That was, again, a close one. So again, Team Hyena, some really close votes there. Some really, really close votes with multiple votes. There were rogue votes again from different players. We'll see what happens. Did this make your team stronger, your tribe stronger? We'll see going forward. So we'll see you guys later next week. And of course, the level 90 ETC is playing again. Alright, guys. So have a good night. Be excellent to each other. Alright, guys. And we can head off to our DJSL run. And with that, we will wind down.